We're here at the Milnerton Clubhouse for our Breeding to Win show tonight. It's a busy show and also a very, very enjoyable one. We've got some highlights for you from the Cape Breeders Golf Day. That was held out at Pearl Valley and a fantastic turnout. First event for the Cape Breeders in terms of a golf day, and it followed into the evening where we had the stallion auction night as well, which was covered on teletrack.com. And we bring you the highlights package from both the golf and also now from the stallion auction.
Ladies and gentlemen, good evening and welcome. It's lovely to see so many of you here tonight. Thank you for supporting us, whether it's been in the golf day or you're here for the auction.
We have 16 stallion services to sell, and there are a number available on silent bid auction, which I'll refer to again a little bit later on. Lot number one, ladies and gentlemen, Canford Cliffs, going for 10,000 and sold.
Ridgemont Highlands were one of the big sponsors at today's Cape Breeders event, and it's been a wonderful day, and the boys, I think, have played golf as well, and Craig Kieswetter is with me now. Craig Kieswetter, lovely to have you on the show again. Do you play golf as well today?
I did play it, not as well as we would have liked, so I think the prize giving starting soon, so hopefully we may have won something. Who knows?
The conditions were quite windy out there, I believe, but at least it stayed dry.
Yeah, it was very tough, but I think by the seeing of the crowd and the amount of people that we got here, it's been obviously supported really well. It shows the industry is looking after each other and sort of fighting for a common cause. So it's also nice to see some funds going towards obviously the tragedy with the Moutonsouk grooms, which is really nice. I think obviously James Armitage and everyone involved in organising the day has done a fantastic job, and hopefully we can build on this as an industry from strength to strength. Very excited. Canford's had 2 big books, and it's time to get the runners on the ground and see what they can do for us.
Lot number 2, Denon Platina. I sell for 44,000. Lot 3 is Fire Away by Warfront out of Salute. Bidding for 20,000 and sold.
Denon Platina and Far Away are 2 new stallions on the block, and very kindly sponsored today with Merits Fontaine and Wilgerbosdrift, and with me is Shahan Malherbe. Shahan, 2 very new exciting stallions.
Well, we hope so. Both of them very good racehorses, both of them with impeccable pedigrees. So, now it's over to Mother Nature to see how they go.
And they sold well on this evening's auction for the Cape Thoroughbred Breeders.
Very encouraging when they prove popular like that. Obviously, the market's embracing them, and we like to think they're going to be good stallions.
They look like 2 very good individuals, conformation-wise as well.
Both of them outstanding lookers, and very happy with them.
Lot number 4, Flower Alley by Distorted Humor out of Princess Olivia by Lysias. I sell for 38,000 and sold. Lot 5, give me the green light. Well done, sir. 85,000 buys. Ideal World. Sire, of course, of Rainbow Bridge. Going for 30,000 and sold. Lancaster Bomber, also by Warfront. Going for 42,000. Master of My Fate by the champion Jetmaster. Going for 52,000. Lot number 9 is Oratorio. Divine Odyssey. Selling at 14,000 and sold. Lot number 10, Pomodoro. Yeah, what a start he's made. Bidding for 34,000 and sold. Kerari, he is full, ladies and gentlemen, at 115,000, all done.
Glenn Hatz representing Main Chance Farms, and Kawari, the stallion, was the highest price in this evening's auction for 115,000. You must be pleased with that, Glenn.
Thanks to the breeders out there, they've seen value in him, and he's certainly been producing the goods over the last year or 2. And we're very proud of him, and we're very proud tonight to have the top auction price. It was a fantastic day, and well done to the Cape Breeders. They really put up. It was probably one of the nicest golf days I've been at over the years. May it continue.
Twice over, Claver Flay stud. All right, so what am I bid? For the sire of Do It Again, 60,000. Oscar Folks is the buyer. Normandy stud. Vercingetorix, ladies and gentlemen, lot number 13 of 16 stallion services. Selling for 100. Lot 14, Visionaire. Standing at Lamascroll stud. Sold. Grant Knowles, thank you very much. 10,000 buys. Drakenstein studs, What a Winter. He goes now bidding for 75,000. William Longsword, Group 1 Cape Guineas winner, as was his sire, Captain L. Selling for 36,000 and sold.
Morris V Sports Betting were our biggest sponsor here on today's event, and it's gone off really well. We've made lots of money so far, and that's without the silent auction for the rest of the stallions. And with me is Bradley Vinnick from Morris V. Bradley, it's been a fantastic event today. Well done for sponsoring.
Thank you very much to Cape Breeders and to Grant Knowles for getting us involved in the sponsorship. It's been a fantastic day, and we've been involved in the golf. We've had some of our customers involved in playing in the tournament, and we've had a fantastic day, and we've enjoyed a great evening and a great auction.
Yeah, Yeah, it's been a great day's golfing despite the wind, and the auction's gone off really well, and it was lovely to see the Cape breeders all taking part and pulling their act together to get everyone bidding.
Yeah, it was great to see some of the big horse names out there, and looking at the prodigy and what's going to come through, and people going out there and bidding big amounts of money for the horses, and it's been a really, really amazing event to be part of.
Well, I'm sure I speak for all the Cape breeders. They can't thank you enough for your sponsorship today and your help in the industry. Morris V Sports Betting is really helping the industry, and it's wonderful to have you here this evening.
Fiona, thank you very, very much, and a big thank you to Cape breeders, and again also to Grant. And please God, we'll be out there again in the future, and we're really happy to be part of this movement. And we hope to be involved in the future with the sponsorship.
Can you believe it's June already? And being June, well, one of the social events of the month will definitely be the Claverflay Farm Sale Festival. It starts off on Friday the 14th with the Cuda Golf Day out at the Robertson Golf Course. Then on Saturday it is the Claverflay Yearling Sale, and Sunday the Claverflay Reduction Sale. A whole host of mares and foals and weanlings by Pomodoro and the likes. Fantastic event out in the winelands. So a bit of golf, a bit of horses, a little bit of wine, and some great social fun as well. John Costa tells Fiona more.
The Claverflay sale is always lots of fun, and it's just around the corner on the 16th of June. And with me this afternoon is John Costa to have a chat about the catalogue and the festivities that are happening over the Claverflay sale weekend. John, this sale's been going for quite some years now.
Yeah, I think it's the 8th or the 9th. So, it's grown in stature, and it's grown with the amount of horses that we've put on it and the quality that we've put onto it. And I dare say it's grown with the amount of people that have come, because last year I think we had 150 people that said that they were going to come, and we ended up making meals for 250. So it was wonderful.
And it's not just a one-day event, it's a whole festival, because we've got the Cuda Golf Day in Robertson on the Friday, and then the sale on the Sunday where you're sending out 121 yearlings, and on the Sunday we've got the mare and wheelings and foals.
Yes, festival's always great fun, and it's always good to kick off with golf, so thanks to the Cuda guys for sponsoring that. Their field is pretty full, I think, and as you say, the yearlings. And then this year for the first time, we had a bunch of mares and foals, mares alone, and then weanlings that needed to be sold. And the logistics were just so huge that we decided to add it onto the yearling sale. And I'm very happy with what the catalogue looks like. They're in foal to wonderful stallions. The weanlings are also by top stallions. So although it's only third bite of the cherry, we've had 2 sales already, mares and foal sales. We're confident with the stock that we got.
Looking at the catalogue, looks to be a good catalogue with a lot of good stallions involved.
It is, Fee. If you just go down the list, the last 3 Captain L's that we've certainly got, 2 fillies and a colt. A couple of Give Me the Green Rights, Master of My Fate. There's 20 Pomodoros, which is wonderful for the buyers. A couple of Potala Palaces, Kurari, Soft Falling Rain, Twice Over's got 15. There's even 2 Trippies. Vercingetorix, Water Winter, Duke of Marmalade, those are all top stallions in their own right.
And some really good horses have come off this sale as well. Edict of Nantes is just one. I mean, there's plenty have come off this sale.
Yeah, it's like anything in life, if you don't go to a sale, you might not ever get that chance of buying the horse that could be the horse of your dreams. And the sales had really good results. But as I said earlier, the quality this year is stallion-wise and mare-wise is vastly improved on the first couple of years we did it. I didn't realize that we'd have enough cheek to do it in the beginning, but it's really grown, and we're delighted with it. We've got about 14 other studs that have joined us this year, which is wonderful. And having it as a festival, it won't only be trainers and buyers there, but the breeders will also be there, and it's a great sale to pinnock off. There've been some wonderful results of pinnocking from the yearlings, and now the guys can do it with mares and foals and weanlings as well.
Just flicking through the catalogue, the pedigrees stand out, as I said, really well represented by top stallions. And of course, some of these horses may have just not made it to the Cape Premier Yearling sale or the sales earlier in the year because they weren't quite ready or something was amiss.
Yeah, we try. Obviously, these are later maturing horses. Obviously, that is a fact. But we do keep back horses that we would have sent to Cape Premier or to Nationals. We do keep for the sale as well to bolster the sales. So there's something for everybody. Highest price yearling sold in the sale is 1.5 million. That in itself tells you a good story. But there are also horses for everybody.
Absolutely, and as you said, the sale is becoming more and more well supported. Lots of people coming from all over the country, trainers and breeders, and it's a great place to be. Bonneville, the catalogues are out, and there's plenty of guest houses in the area.
Yes, Fee. I think last year we 44 flights, I think, and we booked out 130 rooms, which is fantastic for the area. But I know everybody that comes to the farm sale just keeps on telling me what great fun it is. It's the one time really where there's not a lot of pressure. Sales are pressure times. There's not a lot of pressure. It's a fun atmosphere. It's a great time for us as an industry to get together and throw around a bit of banter. The industry is in a precarious position at the moment. But we just find out on the farm with a country atmosphere and a honky-tonk guitar in the background and the braai places, fires burning. Everybody just settles into it, and it's really great fun.
Yeah, well, thank you to you, because I've been a few times and the hospitality is second to none, and we do get fed and watered very, very well, and the festivities are fabulous. I'm really, really looking forward to seeing you over the festive weekend, and yeah, it's going to be a great one.
Thanks, Fee, and anybody would like to attend, everybody is welcome, most welcome, so contact Grant or Michaela or Tracy in the office, and we'll make plans.
And certainly some good horses to be bought as well.
Absolutely.
Thank you, John, for taking your time.
Thanks, Fee.
Always lovely to have John Costa on the show, and we're really looking forward to the Klavervlei farm sale and of course the festival that goes with it, the golf on the Friday, and we've got the mare, foals and wheelings on the Sunday, so plenty to look forward to. Book your tickets, get to Bonneville for the weekend.
Thorough gentleman in the sport of kings is Lance Sherrill. Now, last weekend out at Scottsville, he had 3 runners in the Group 1 sprint. He had Search Party, he had Bold Respect, he also had Sunset Eyes. He's a massive racing fan. He's also been one of the most enthusiastic, if you think of his excitement when watching the likes of Captain America come through and score his successes in Group 1 company as well. Fiona took time to catch up with Lance Sherrill out at Pearl Valley.
Lance Sherrill is a very popular face on the racecourse and getting more and more popular these days with some big winners, and he had 3 in the big Grade 1 at Scottsville this weekend. Lance, not so lucky this weekend, but it must have been great to have 3 runners in a Grade 1.
Fee, that was probably the highlight of the day, having 3 runners in Group 1. But 5, 8 and 10, yeah, no result. Sprint races, a bit of a luck of the draw. Yeah, we were unlucky, and good luck to Sean, who had 3. I was hoping for those 3 to come home first.
Well, it goes that way, and you did get a lovely picture in the parade ring, 3 with you and your 3 colours, which was fabulous.
Like I said, the highlight of my day, my 3 jockeys and me.
But they're 3 decent individuals. You've had a bit of luck with them in the past. They'll go on and do some good things as well.
Yeah, they have. In fairness, with Brett and ourselves, we've had a good run at the Tsoge Sprint. We ran second with Gulfstorm. I had a second and a third with Search Party and Gulfstorm again, and then last year we had first and third, so the Tsoge Sprint's been good to us. I've had my luck. Maybe I ran out of luck this weekend.
But you love the racing game. You've got quite a lot of horses in training, mostly with Brett, and I just always see you on the racecourse. Your passion is there for the game.
100%. I mean, there's that lovely saying about horse racing. What is it about the outside of a horse that makes the inside of a man go crazy? And horse racing has had that effect on me.
Absolutely, and it's lovely that your mother's involved as well.
It is. It wasn't for my mother. I've got a family of racing. My grandfather was a stipe, and my mum's always been a horsey lady, and my dad brought us into it, and it's sort of just grown on me very quickly.
Well, you're lucky. You've had quite a lot of success, and of course we'll all remember Captain America for being one of your best horses, and that wonderful picture of you hugging him when he won.
I think that is probably the highlight that is what's inspired me into horse racing, that relationship I've had with Captain. And ironically, on the way to the golf day today, he's busy getting school just down the road with Milan, and I had to pop in. I just pulled off and was coming out a bit early and went and saw the big fella, and he's a very, very special guy.
That's lovely that you can keep an eye on him, and I believe you actually sat on him and rode him quite recently.
I'll tell you what, he actually lives alongside of me with a friend and partner in horse racing, Barry, and he lives just alongside me up in the Swanswyk area, and I do ride him. I do take him out on a hack. I haven't got to canter him yet because he's a bit too quick for me, I think, at this stage.
But it's great. You love your horse racing, you love your golf as well, and you've got a close relationship with Brett. It must be lots of fun. It
is what. I must tell you that horse racing and I think golf are 2 similarities. I think when the highs are good, and then the lows, they're down, but the highs keep you coming back.
And then we all know you for BMW, and of course you sponsor Cornet Orfa, so you've got a connection there as well.
It is, and in the motor industry, well, my business has helped a little bit. It gets the support from a lot of customers and from everybody, and I think there's a nice synergy between the two.
Going forward, have you got some nice youngsters to look forward to?
Ironically, tomorrow at Durbanville, Bold Respect's young brother Super Silvano is having his first run in the first race at Durbanville, so that'll be very exciting to see how he comes through. So that's exciting stuff.
How many have you got in training at the moment? I see you at the racecourse most of the time, and you've also, the ones that you don't own on your own, you're with some lovely partners.
I've got a nice mix of partners, and I'm introducing 1 or 2 new friends that come along there. They see the excitement I seem to get out of it, and hopefully I can draw them into it. Yeah.
All good stuff. It's fun, and it's great to have someone so enthusiastic in the game and enjoying it. And we wish you best of luck in the future with all your horses. Well done.
Thank you so much, Fee.
Coming on the show. Great to have Lance Sherrill on the show this week. He really is enthusiastic for the game, and that's what we want and love. He's got some top horses, and we'll of course all remember the great Captain America.
John Freeman sends us another stallion to put on breeding to win tonight. Let's catch up with his sire update.
Breeders' Fund maiden. On the inside, Lancaster Bomber, who's battling back as they go towards the line. Lancaster Bomber and True Valor very close.
Lancaster Bomber is now being ridden along.
All in line here. They're off in the juvenile turn. Lancaster Bomber, Good Samaritan is closing on the far outside, but it's Oscar Performance by 4. Lancaster Bomber.
Has Barney Roy on the near side now has moved through to Lancaster Bomber and Thunder Snow. Barney Roy in front as they race for the shadows, the post.
They're up, and a great start in the Rico Woodbine Mile. 5 wide, Lancaster Bomber is there, but it is Wilder Pruble who slips away. Wilder Pruble in front, right down the outside, finishing on is Mondial East and Lancaster Bomber.
All set for the Breeders' Cup Mile, and away they go. Lancaster Bomber down at the rail, late run from Carrara on the outside.
Tattersall's Gold Cup.
Yes, that's it, the racing.
And Lancaster Bomber, can he follow up his maiden of a couple of years ago and get another success? It's only his second ever success, but it's a Group 1 win in the Tattersall's Gold Cup. Makes all Lancaster Bomber wins.
Well, we're going to play out tonight with the highlights from the Epsom Downs, the Investec Derby. What a fantastic meeting that is. The Friday's Ladies' Day, Saturday, the Derby Day itself. And we'll play out with some of the highlights from that special occasion brought to you by a South African bank in the name of Investec. And that's going to be the wrap from us for Breeding to Win tonight. We hope you stay tuned, and we'll be back with you next week with more details pertaining to what's happening in the industry and also the Claverflay Farm Sale.
Peachtree, Annapurna getting up her inside as Lavender's Blue fades. Totiki, Maxad with a chance, and here's Pink Dogwood now charging down the centre of the course in the hands of Ryan Moore, and Pink Dogwood takes it up from Maxad and Annapurna. Pink Dogwood out in front by a length to Annapurna. Annapurna is fighting back on the inside the final furlong. Pink Dogwood is joined by Annapurna, who's running on very gamely for Frankie Dettori, and Annapurna is beginning to get there. Annapurna has won the Oaks from Pink Dogwood. Fleeting rushing home in third. Manuela de Vega in fourth.
Annapurna has won the Investec Oaks. It's a fifth success for Frankie Dettori, and John Gosden has registered a third success with this filly at 8-1, and she had to be good and she had to be brave. She had to run down Pink Dogwood, who is second for Ryan Moore, and Aidan O'Brien going down fighting, and Aidan has also trained the third place horse Fleeting, Wade Lorden, and Aidan O'Brien. That horse coming up from right out the back to come through for third. But Annapurna, who had a lovely position, tracking on the inside rail, has come to challenge Pink Dogwood, who at one point looked all over the winner.
Sovereign and Norway coming back to the field. Circus Maximus to Dragonet on the outside. Mad Moon is right there now inside the final 2 furlongs. Mad Moon and Sir Dragonet chased by Broom in third. Then Anthony Van Dyke down the outside. Japan is running on well. Mad Moon and Sir Dragonet fighting it out. Anthony Van Dyke on the far side inside the final furlong. Anthony Van Dyke, Sir Dragonet and Mad Moon racing up towards the line. On the near side, Japan with Broom. Anthony Van Dyke has won it. Anthony Van Dyke is another win in the Derby for Ballydoyle, a Ballydoyle bonanza. Real close for the Miners. Japan out wide of Broom, Sir Dragonet and Mad Moon. Very close for second, third, fourth and fifth.
No, he hasn't, and coming down the hill, the one that was struggling was Anthony Van Dyke. Shamie Heffernan was rolling away. Now Sir Dragon has gone to the front with Mad Moon just inside him. On his outside, you see Japan even coming. Anthony Van Dyke then switches back to their inside, and Broom in the middle. You know, it's been a real test of stamina, and I'd say the horse that has stayed the best was Anthony Van Dyke. He was off the bridle down into Tottenham Corner, and he's grounded out to win.